Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. It is another week, and this week we have an incredible vehicle to go and purchase today. Usually, this is where I would say, oh, this is a really expensive car, and here's why you shouldn't waste your money on it. However, this week, things are a little bit different. This costs 1.3 million bucks, so the same as like some of the recent stuff we've been using. However, today, this is the Hoonitruck. This is something I think everybody can get behind. I am very interested to see how this thing drives. I have no idea what to expect. However, for 1.3 million, hey, that's maybe not a bad deal for the first time ever in Grand Theft Auto. One last reminder before we do get into this, if you sign into GTA this week, you'll be gifted $1 million online, which is fantastic. And like I've been saying, a lot of the cars, at least like coming up, are super expensive, but they're worth it. Anyways, as per usual, I'll walk into the casino, say that car looks really cool, go spin the wheel and walk out with a discount. Let's go again. Why do I waste my time every week? It's such a waste of time. Hey, my pickup's arrived. Hello, Ank. Wait, Ank, can you get out real quick? Today's actually Ank's birthday, so Ank gets birthday beats. Up. Okay, well, come here. Up. Hey. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, I tried my best. Say hello to the fake Hoonitruck / the Drift Yosemite. Some of you might be looking at this thing and go, hey, that looks really familiar to a mod that you used almost a year ago here on the channel. You may remember one of my good friends, GTA Wise Guy, he puts together custom mods for this game. Well, he did this one and it looks exactly the same as his version that we drove around a year ago. If you know the whole tuners and outlaw thing, that's him who actually makes that. Anyways, Hoonitruck, we've got 2 turbos sticking straight out of the hood. I believe the Hoonitruck in real life had 1,400 horsepower. It's actually really grippy, as I'm finding right off the bat. Sorry, 900 horsepower for this thing. 1,400 horsepower for the Hoonicorn V2. Anyways, let's do some customization to this thing. Armor, if we're getting shot at in this thing, we've probably done something wrong, so we won't need any of that. Front bumpers and goodies. This thing's basically gotta look like a big old drift truck. So I think making it look as aggressive as possible is gonna be the answer for today. So how about we do this? Vented valence with splitter. I like the look of these things. They look pretty aggressive. I don't know what's going on outside the garage, but DJ and Fire are both just laughing their heads off. I have no idea what's up. Hold on. We gotta put a pause in this real quick. Oh my, what have you guys done out here? I leave you for 2 seconds. How do you even do this? We'll pretend nothing went on and carry on with daily life here in Los Santos. All right. As I was saying, before the arrival of 2 planes outside, we can only remove the rear bumper. Let's do that. We're going to be scraping the thing up. Engine upgrades, of course. Exhaust. This thing is already running side pipes. Well, let's go for some nice... Do we want chrome? Actually, let's keep the titanium tips. I like them. Grill, I kind of want to open it up a little bit. That would be... Oh, okay. Or not, apparently. Hood, can we just, like, open... What the? Rusty hood, carbon fiber. Ew, if you want to ruin it. All right. Respray, we will come back to that as well. Roll cage. An external roll cage. Do we want the reinforced bed? In the real life Hoonitruck, they had a reinforced bed. Okay, so let's go with that. Oh, no way. We can get a bed cover. That is so sick. Yo, game. Well played. It kind of ruins the whole, like, reinforced bed thing I just paid a lot of money for, but I like the idea of giving me bed covers. That's awesome. Yo, tailgate, just remove it. Oh, the big old rear wings. Okay, what do we want to go with? Oh my god, a drift hearse. Hello. Like I said, though, we probably want this thing to look super aggressive and super drift car-like. So I'm thinking The big old rear wing back here. Suspension, please slam this thing down. Much better. That would fail the shoe test now. That's better. Sun strips. Oh, yes, please make it look a little aggressive on that. Bed liner? No, that's so sick. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go for a nice old wood bed liner. That thing looks so sick. Let's check out the liveries that we've got available for this thing. As this is a Ken Block car, we better have some really dope looking liveries for this thing. Oh, that's kind of Ken Blocky with the camo colors. Drift Assault, this one's called. That's pretty cool. Honestly, though, I kind of feel like they dropped the ball with the livery on this. The liveries are cool looking, but they're just not good enough. What do you think about this? We got the matte black down at the bottom, which would be kind of legit if you think about it. Then you got like this shiny red up top. That's actually pretty cool and goes with our seat belts on the inside. Kind of goes with our turbos and makes them work a bit. I will be honest, there are a lot of people who are telling me that they want me to make this thing into a hearse. Maybe we'll come back and do that, but for the moment, we will stick with this. That looks pretty good. Yo, I love DJ's rocking the old Yosemite in this game. Fire and I both got the new ones. Yo, Fire and I, we went actually for pretty similar builds, honestly. Anyways, how about we take this thing up into the mountains, see how it does at a little bit of drifting. Where should we go? So, I've never actually been able to drift in GTA that well. I've just always found that the physics aren't the best for it, but with these cars, like the drift cars in this game, they've changed them up a little bit. So this thing's ultimate test is gonna be, if I can drift this thing, anybody can. And if I can, everybody should get it. Well, Drift Yosemite, right off the bat, I can tell you, you're pretty quick and actually pretty grippy for what you are. I'm not gonna complain with that. And then it can actually pull a couple of that's style points out of the way. I'm sorry. Yo, I forgot this thing can do wheelies. Oh, that's the ultimate flex. Yo, honestly, the drift truck feels so grippy. It's actually like kind of difficult to drift. Out of the way, AI. Oh, there we go. Yo, that was a nice one right there. Hello. Maybe we're starting to get it in the drift truck. When you're not able to hold like some angle that you could in other games. And then you come into this and it's like, oh, you gotta be careful with the cars again. It 100% feels way too grippy, this thing. It doesn't really want to power it through the corners. You guys are saying swap the suspension. The slammed one gives you too much grip. We can do that, and you know what? We can also make it into a hearse. So why don't we go into the Los Santos Customs up here, and we'll do some modifications with it. Yo, this thing is totally running a V8 in this game, which is kind of a little strange. The real Hoonitruck ran a V6, didn't it? Because it was the same engine as the Ford GT. Since so many of you guys want me to do it, I will do it. The drift hearse, I'm sorry. And we will also raise it back up to try to get a little bit less grip. Let's see how well we can drift. If the traffic didn't get in the way every 2 seconds, this would be a lot easier to test properly. Yo, instantly. Yo, I can definitely tell you it slides 1,000 times better with the raised up suspension. I wish the AI would get out of the way. So, Drift Yosemite, Hoonitruck, can you do a little bit of Gymkhana at the docks? Hello, bud. Now you're better. This thing isn't built for whipping it in and sending it at 100 miles an hour. It feels way more planted down when I'm doing like the little corner stuff. Yo, now we're just running that drift missile lifestyle, yo. Oh, tandems with Ank. Yo, that is so sick. Oh my God. Yo, we got it now. Get off my phone. I'm a bit busy. Oh, I thought he was going the other way again. Oh no! That time I was committed to going the other way. My bad. Somebody's drifting an 18-wheeler with shot out tires. Honestly, after driving this thing around for as long as we have been, I don't know if I would recommend this car. Like, I know there's people who are obviously really, really good at GTA drifting, but for me personally, as you can probably tell, it's a little weird. It's like sometimes it'll just slide super nicely and there's no drama whatsoever. But other times you'll come through a corner and you'll just full on spin out. Yeah, people are like, you want a Doug score? My Doug score for this car will be a 69 out of 100. It's pretty good, but sometimes you can get into a stinky situation.